right. All right. See if somebody gonna get on here. I ain't been on probably damn near almost a week. But I'm here now, goddammit. And I could talk about some real shit like the earthquakes and shit, and it's still activity under the water since the earthquakes in Russia and shit, 8.8, 8.9. You know, I could talk about what's up to the one person. I could talk about the real shit. Like, y'all know what the hell's been going on with the Trump gave Russia 12 days. Now it's been knocked down to about 9 days, and he did some crazy ass tariffs on their ass. So I could talk about that. You know, I could go back some days ago, all the way back then, and talk about motherfuckers stabbing people up at 11 people or so at the damn Walmart. I could talk about that. I could talk about the motherfucker just walked up in that damn New York office, like the upper room, with a goddamn M4 and was shooting. I could talk about that. I could also talk about the goddamn grenade. Remember at that police station, it was some type of the cars blew up at a goddamn a SWAT academy, some type of shit. And now they say one of the they say a couple, I don't know if there was a couple, but a man and a woman or something like that dropped a box, a bag off right there. And them shits blew up. But now they saying there's a grenade. So did they have grenades? I don't know. But they saying a grenade missing. I could talk about that. I could. But I'm not going to talk about that because I'm talking about the culture right now. This is prime example why they say trust nobody. All right. Because sometimes when you learn to not trust everybody, it come a little later in your life. You might learn not to trust that same person again, but then you also have to learn, like, I don't have to know you to know your kind type shit. So that might come later on in some people's life. So you don't get all of it at one time. You just understood the basics of what? Not trusting your ass again, right? What about the other motherfuckers out here like that motherfucker, right? Cash money, see? Like I said, I could talk about some real shit, but right now I just didn't feel like it. Because life's been lifing, and while it's been lifing, I've been taking notes, with these sleeper cells and shit, and I've been making sure I'm on point, I ain't gonna start talking about no real shit no more because it be too late. You can't start talking about it amongst yourself. You got to go do to protect you. You see what I'm saying? Talk about it later. What they say, take names later and shit. Beat ass, not take later. Listen. The one thing I want to say about Cash Money, bruh. They going back and forth. Goddamn Turk. And this is heartbreaking. Turk and goddamn BG. I thought that was over. I thought it was over. Then they let Turk on the damn tour, whatever. And it was good. Now he off the tour again. And he's hollering, we all got booked. So I guess he unbooked himself. You know, hey, whatever. But this is what's crazy because they both talking like they made Hot Boys or something. No, you didn't. All of y'all together made Hot Boys. Then it got to a point where it was to the last man standing, which was Wayne. First it was Julie. Man, let's get that shit straight. Then it hit Wayne. So, hey, all I can say is Turk was always the black sheep of the group, though. Right? Now, I just listened to Turk's song called No Love or something like that, and that shit hit home. A lot of his songs hit home, though, that he been recently making. And it's like, man, the shit's embarrassing, bro. Because, for real, they fucked up when fucking with Baby. Now that I think about it, back in the day, that was like fucking with a Diddy. And I ain't talking about freak-offs. I'm talking about, we have to remember, not only is Diddy freaky, but he's a businessman. I will give him that shit. He a shady ass businessman, but you know, that's the true meaning of a hustler. Uh-huh. Nobody getting paid but me. You feel me? So yeah, everybody, they both think they the shit, but now check this out. BG get out. Damn near the whole world that knew about BG was talking shit on him. You hear me? Talking about he's zesty. You know? Talking about his teeth. All that shit. His glasses. All that shit. I remember because I made videos taking up for the man. Whether a lot of people seen it or not. I did, right? But this the thing though. They was against BG then, but then now they take BG's side over Turk's side. A lot of people's taking BG's side over Turk's side. Really, you don't need to pick neither side. Both of these cats is irrelevant, respectfully. And that's because of time passed. That's all I'm saying. You got to work your way back up. Huh? Wayne ain't got to do that. Wayne the only one that don't have to work theyself back up. He never fell off. Man, the man never and won't ever fall off. Even if he don't make no more music. You got his old music. You can't top that. Stop it right now. They fucking up the whole Hot Boy legacy because of the simple fact. They were so powerful. They was like a No Limit 2.0. Now that I think about it, they was a No Limit 2.0. And then they started adding people. So it's like, man, they got up there damn near how many artists P had back in the day. See, this shit go far back. Far back, like y'all made the group. Both y'all was like the black sheep. You was in and out of jail. You was there one moment, you wasn't. Only motherfuckers that stayed out and tried to progress was Juvie. Because at one time, Juvie uplifted the damn, kept Cash Money alive. Yes, he did for a minute, until Wayne Carter got on that mic and went crazy. When he could cuss, when they started to let him cuss, oh man. And the man's a genius, in his mind. And you know what? That's what makes him one of the greats, bruh. That's what makes Wayne one of the greats. But let's go back to You Can't Trust Nobody. Huh? Y'all been knowing each other how fucking long? Then you want to scream out, Turk want to scream out something about BG ain't from Louisiana or I guess a part of wherever they all rest of them from. Like, we can't do that. We not gonna do that. Damn. I mean, really, you can't trust nobody. So this is my point. This is a message I got to give, right? Sometimes, like I was saying earlier, see, sometimes you don't pick up, you can't trust nobody when you young like that. And all y'all supposed to be fam goon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be fam, you know. And y'all are. But y'all got differences. Fighting like brothers. Huh? Which they are. But at the same time, sometimes people choose learn late. And then when they finally figured out, like, damn, y'all ain't got no love for me, then you have to tell yourself, if don't nobody else tell you, they never fucked with you. They never fucked with you. I don't care what happened, been said, and transpired when baby is out here all them years that people didn't know, like me, was being Shady McGrady. I want my daddy's records. Now what? Yeah. Huh? That's what I thought. But the other cat, tall lurch looking dude, respectfully, man. Forget his name. Slim? Nah, it ain't Slim. It's something. But he was always in the background. Don't nobody want to fuck with him, make him mad. No, you don't. Uh-uh. No, you fucking don't. And you should not. I advise you not to mess with that man. I can't even think of that nigga name. But either way, you know what I'm talking about, the motherfucker that's above Birdman's ass. Hello, somebody. You know? Or you could say they equal. I wouldn't give a fuck. But Birdman probably don't even want to fuck with that nigga in the wrong way. Stop it right now. You better order 100 Hitman. Okay. 101. You be the 101. Motherfucker be there when it's doing it. Motherfuckers be so scary they sent the hit out and don't even want to watch it. You fucking piece of shit. But anyway, you can't trust nobody. Now Turk sees he can't trust nobody out his childhood camp, which is Hot Boys. That's all I'm saying. Huh? Now it's coming out. I heard somebody say, so this is alleged, but Birdman never liked Turk, and he only fucked with Turk because Lil Wayne was saying that's my homeboy type shit. If I go, he go. You know what I'm saying? What? That's how you know a motherfucker fake. Anyway, Birdman, yeah. Because let me tell you, when Young Dolph, when Key Glock brung straight drop around him, he seen something in the boy he ain't like, and he was not going to sign him. He wanted to be signed. It was said, allegedly, Key Glock was trying to get Dolph to sign straight drop. You know, one of the old motherfuckers that did that, they say did that to Dolph in that motherfucking cookie shop. So this is my point. Dolph said, fuck nah. Don't like you. Huh? Something with your vibe, nigga. That's what it is. That's why I used to make them videos about Key Glock and say, that was a mistake. Bringing straight drop around Dolph, knowing Dolph don't fuck with him, you trying to vouch for this nigga. Anytime you gotta vouch for a nigga, it's later on it's gonna be a problem when that person says, okay, I'm gonna fuck with him because you said it. It's gonna be a problem either way. What? Just don't fuck with him. It's still gonna be a problem. Now they got animosity with you because the homeboy tried to talk to you, but you didn't want to hear him, so now he know he can't get in. Well, shit. Can't trust nobody, man. That should have been Key Glock's forever mistake he looked after all the time, because now you know he doesn't like your boss. You know this. Huh? You can't trust nobody, people. That's the fucking message. You better be out here, listen. Like I said, I could talk about some real shit. Motherfuckers heard and seen what's going on. If you haven't, you better start paying the fuck attention. I just got on here talking about the culture because the shit's crazy. You know, it's heartbreaking at the end of the day. Then motherfuckers trying to say Diddy might get free. Man, what the fuck? Either way, you can't trust nobody, right? So I found that shit out way before I got stupid grown. I couldn't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got a good heart anyway, you gonna run into a lot of motherfuckers that's gonna try to fuck you over, bro. Because they know you got a good heart. You rarely say no. Especially when you got it, because you just feel like, hey, man, it is what it is. Can't do that to everybody, though. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not going to do you like you do you. That's why I don't care who doing what, because I know they would never do the shit that I do, though. It's like real shit. Because you're selfish than a motherfucker. Huh? That's why motherfuckers would never do the shit I do. Huh? They be like, man, fuck that. Right. Because I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm cut from my own cloth. I cut myself out. God said, how do you want to be cut out? Matter of fact, here are the scissors. Pick your own fabric. Huh? Pick your own fabric. Look, motherfucker said thumbs down. Huh? Well, they teach us shit backwards, so your thumbs down is really a thumbs up. Now, what the fuck? Huh? That's what I thought. And you can't trust nobody. See how people in the chat put a thumbs down? You can't trust them to hype you up. Huh? And they in here fucking watching. They're not gonna hype me up and say good job. I feel what you're saying. No, they ain't gonna do that. All right now. That's what I'm saying. One thing I don't hear is Wayne and Juvie saying anything right now. And that's they should not. Because it's like, hey, man. Both y'all want, man, both y'all. BG did come out and get a little money. I ain't gonna lie. But most of his money probably came from Birdman initially getting out. They ain't do shit. Because, see, look, I've just thought about something. Turk was supposed to be talking shit on Birdman at one time. Probably as he should. Because, like I said, fucking with him, if you think about it, back in the day, fucking with Birdman was literally fucking with, like, a P. Diddy. And I ain't talking about the freak offs. Just the business-wise. You feel me? Shady McGrady. I want my daddy records. You can look in your own life and see who you can trust. See how small your circle has gotten since whenever. You can see that. Whoever looking at you can see that. The thing about it's tricky, but it ain't, but it is. Because like I said in the beginning, most people don't realize you can't trust nobody. When they're young, you don't really feel that like that. But as you get older, put yourself in Turk's shoes. He like, damn, these niggas really playing me. And look how we went through everything together. Think about it. See, that's a part of people aspects of life. A part of your piece of that aspect of life. Because there's a lot to the aspect of life. That's one of them for sure. You better know. Like that man told Trump, you better know who's around you, Trump. That's what he told him. Huh? An ex-official. He's got some rank to be able to come out and say that. Yeah. He said, you better know who's really around you. Hey, man, he was telling the president that. Huh? He was telling Trump ass that shit. Or was that before or after somebody tried to shoot his damn ear off? Huh? That's what I know. Elon Musk turned on him. That's what I know. Can't trust nobody. He didn't get him in all that money, get his ass hired, and guess what? He go and fire himself and try to start his own damn party. Like, what the fuck is this? Huh? So it could be true when Elon's son told Trump in the White House Oval Office, he say, shh, you're not the president. Now, who the fuck get away with that? I don't care that's a child. First of all, it's your damn child, Elon. While he's sticking his finger in his nose up there on live TV, he all on your, legs wrapped around your neck, you carrying him and shit. Like, what the fuck? I thought this was a press conference, bitch. Can't trust nobody. Trump gonna have his day though, and guess what people gonna say? It had to be an inside job. What I just said. Can't trust nobody. Queso is guilty. And that other young man. Can't trust nobody. Damn daddy talking shit on you. You can't trust nobody. Especially when your daddy got like 13 kids or something. I don't know for sure if it's 13, but he got about 11. He said a lot. He said too many. Huh? Yes, he did. He said he got to get back home to his 4-year-old and shit like that. They want me to go to the baseball game. They want me to go, my daughter want me to go to her daddy and daughter dance. Hey, man. He's still going to be sitting in there. His daddy. Now, you know that's crazy. Young Dolph at the cookie shop, nigga. Can't trust nobody. They said he was calling people. Getting a haircut. In the bed. Somebody was in the bed. Somebody was getting a haircut. Oh, my. Lions, tigers, and bears. You wasn't on Airways. You can't trust nobody. I would get on his brother, but that's what I thought. Can't trust nobody. Look at Turk. I know he woke up this morning. He feel bad. He's sad. He hurt though. But his numbers been going up. But that don't mean he still ain't got no pain. He just know now, I'm going to stop fucking with y'all. But if y'all ever make it right, I'm going to fuck with y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to lie. They did Turk wrong than a bitch. Yes, they did. When all y'all wasn't shit. Everybody across the world made you niggas. Huh? So you think we the people that made you niggas want to see y'all be fussing and fighting? No. That's how much respect and love we got for all of y'all together. Even though Wayne is the GOAT out of all you niggas. But shout out to Juvie. Juvie gonna always be that nigga. Man, look. Let this be a lesson about Queso, though. Listen. So I see Ace Youngin, fucking, because you know they ATK. I seen this fucking video he made like, I guess a day or two ago. And he got the clips of, it's called I'm Sorry. He got the clips of Queso in the court and shit like that, courtroom and shit like that. I like that song. I don't like a lot of his songs. None of them. For real, because I don't really fuck with him. I don't even fuck with him since, I only knew about him since the dude got killed. But anyway, Julio Fulio, but that I'm Sorry, if y'all pay attention to Ace Youngin, I'm Sorry, you see he is full of pain. Now, in that song, he said he went broke getting Queso the best lawyers. And then the daddy came out about the other child that I guess was with them, and he's, well, grown man, but it's his son. He said they finna try to get the best lawyers. They going to like New York or something. Somebody said L.A. Because they just made him guilty. Well, shit, he about is guilty. He just probably ain't as guilty as Queso. Let's get that shit straight. You don't want him to get life. You want a chance in your mind so he'll be able to come home. That's what you want. That's what it is. You don't want to hear life because you know he ain't never come home. But if they say, okay, he's getting 20, okay, he'll be able to come home. He'll be woo age. You might be dead, nigga. If a daddy is a gangster already and you have a child, your child ain't supposed to be a gangster. So shout out to the motherfuckers like Gotti. Use him as an example. That made sure his son and Jeezy made sure their sons went to college and shit like that. And 2 Chainz will too. And you know, on and so on. But yeah, Gotti. But that's why I used to say, y'all go out here and trick somebody else's son. Yes, you will. But you won't do your own son like that. You'll go do a little young YN like that. You stupid grown. You like 20 years old with these cats. Why are they even around your ass? Okay. You would trick their ass. You would crash dummy their ass out. And then make them feel why they locked up now. Finna do some time. Double time, right? You're gonna make them still feel like the man by it. They ain't gotta worry about shit on their books. They baby mama or something good, you know. No. First of all, you so scary you can't do your own shit. Then second of all, you won't even be there while somebody else is doing your shit. But somebody was there on the scene of Dolph. In that green, was it a green Lamborghini or something? That man was videotaping. He said, "Is that youngster? Is that black youngster?" Reason why he said it like that, like, damn, is that youngster? Because in that hood, we in Memphis now. That's the only car they know who drive a car like that. That's just like all the camo, they know that's probably Dolph. So somebody was out there making sure the check was in the mail. But that's just like when Dolph pulled up in the camo thing. And it was odd and strange and a little ironic because wasn't nobody coming there and say, damn, can I get an autograph? I just want to take a picture? Or shit, you got $5, nigga. Whatever. Or just, what's up, Dolph? Shit. I don't care how many times I'd have seen Dolph, nigga. If I seen Dolph, I'm skirting over. I think that's Dolph. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Every time I seen that nigga. Every time I seen any celebrity, bro. And they the shit in my hood, but they ventured off because they the shit, but they still come to the hood like they just in the hood. Nigga, I'm stopping. And it ain't even nobody there for real. It's just him and his brother. Them the only customers. Hell yeah, I'm stopping for sure. Now, if it's quite a few cars, everybody trying to talk to Dolph, all right, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But now, you didn't see nobody standing out there or nothing. You can't trust nobody. Huh? Mo 3 trial going crazy. Rest in peace to Mo 3. Osama. This is why I made that saying. When you think you getting away with something, you might get away with something, but it's going to be something that you didn't think you was going to get caught up with, and that's the shit you going to get caught up with. And it's going to be equivalent for you to sit your ass down. P. Diddy allegedly putting a hit out on Tupac. P. Diddy allegedly putting a hit out on Tupac. Yeah, it's coming a third time. P. Diddy that allegedly put a hit out on Tupac, you bitch. And now you want to get out, and they're saying you might get pardoned by Trump, or you just might get out. Well, we gonna see. It's bad for you, ain't it, Diddy? You want to get out before October 3rd. You can't stand it no damn more. How about that? How about them apples, Jack? How about them fucking apples, Jack? If you do the crime, bitch, you have to do the time. And no, this has nothing to do with Tupac, but it should be everything the time as if he got in trouble for Tupac. That's all I'm saying. Because ain't nobody forgot. So what about this damn internet something else, people? When Tupac got shot up at that studio, people are showing Tupac had a ring. It was like a pyramid with diamonds going around it to the top. It was made like a pyramid, gold, whatever. And seen it on Biggie's pinky ring, because of course they don't, Tupac had it, I think, on his middle ring, middle finger. So Biggie put it on his pinky because, you know, his shit fatter. So he got to put it on his pinky, allegedly. Now, side by side, close-up shots, both rings on both people's fingers. And let me tell you, it looks identical. And a motherfucker made a point, I cannot remember, or else I would shout that person out who made the video, but they were saying, now back in the day, you could argue and say everybody had that same cut, everybody had that same type of ring, but no, they didn't. Tupac had exclusive rings. That's why Drake bought a Tupac ring for $1 million, and that bitch, it's a crown. That bitch come up like about this high off the finger, no lie. At least like this, no exaggeration. With red rubies. That's why I made a video and said, why the fuck y'all let Drake buy a Tupac ring? And then all this shit with Kendrick came out. I already knew he wasn't worthy of having the fucking ring. This bitch nigga bought it for $1 million. We couldn't do $1 million in one, huh? What shit? If I had that money like that, he would have been so high trying to get that ring. Let me tell you, he would have stopped after 1.5. He said, fuck that shit. You motherfucking right. You don't love Pac more than me. See, that's the battle. You don't love this ring more than me. Fuck around and give it to Mo Preem. Y'all tried to goddamn sell it. Nah. Huh? That's what I thought. That's what a good heart gets you, though. Motherfucker, look at you crazy. Like, you gonna buy it for 1.5 and then give it to his brother. Why not? He still got the money and that ring. I bet you I better not find out he trying to sell it again. But anyway, you can't trust nobody, people. Keep your head up, stick your chest out, and hell it. Choose God. Because when they get this, in conclusion to this video, choose God first. Because when they introduce this NWO, it's already here, people. It's like 80%. Huh? Okay. I'll knock it down. It's 75%. We'll keep a quarter out there. And that's give or take. The motherfuckers out here, people. See, what people hadn't been realizing and paying attention to was all the executive orders that Trump has signed since he's been in office. Remember all those damn shits he signed the first day? Literally, the first fucking day or the second day signing in. The man, since that day, at least once every day. Some you don't even know about. The ones they want you to know about, see, you can know about them too, but it's public. But they know they're just going to give you whatever. So when they put that out there, that's important to look at into. And then that's going to make you want to look into what else you've been signing, Trump. You see? It hit different when you've been paying attention, though. It hit different when you've been paying attention from day one. You know how a story come out and you pay attention to that story because you got sucked into sucking. Yes, you did. It happens every day on YouTube. People get sucked into the sucking space. Huh? They wanna know more. They want to know more so much that they will pay you to know more about this fucking story. Which is a distraction that has nothing to do with the mothership that's probably coming in. You can't argue with me about no fucking mothership if it's coming or not. If you ain't been paying attention, you can't say, man, you talking crazy. Bitch, you know nothing of what I'm saying. So that tells me, hey, you're lost. You can't tell me if a mothership coming or not if you ain't been paying attention. We all know they tell you everything, but if you're not paying attention to everything, you gonna miss some shit. They even give you games out here, Illuminati cards. It's other games like that too, but I think everybody should know about or heard about some Illuminati cards. Bill Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Back in 95. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I was 15 and knew about that shit. Hey, when it came out. Listen. The world revolves around nobody. But even the sun will shine on a monkey's ass. Yes, it will. Now, if you act a monkey, get like a donkey, you can get your chest blew out your ass. That's where the white chalk come from and the goddamn yellow tape caution. That's why you can't trust nobody. Why am I keep saying that? Ask yourself that shit. I didn't put examples all through this goddamn video because I figured out something. Like, it clicked, and I'm just like, somebody need to hear this shit. When you look back on where you came from and who you are today, whoever you are, first of all, gratitude, because you still here, right? Second of all, when you look like that, you like, see who you fuck with today. Probably not that many. If you were introvert or whatever they call it like me, probably not too many. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Who is that? Fiend or Magic had that song, I only fuck with a few. That's that Fiend. What he say? I only fuck with a few. You never know what these niggas will do. You better find careful who you calling your crew and do a review on these bitches who you calling your boo. I said I only fuck with a few. You hear me? Damn. See that shit right there? Matter of fact, as I go back, I was supposed to end this video, but as I go back, I just want to put this on record. Cash Money can never fuck with No Limit. I don't give a fuck. Lil Wayne, he can't do it by himself. Let me tell you. Mystical. Hey, I love Louisiana though. All parts. Every piece of it. Huh? Take me to the goddamn bayou. Huh? I ain't scared of the witch doctor. Witch doctor gonna look at me and be like, damn, I remember you. Never met me before, bitch. I'm Creole though. But look. Huh? They could never. So Turk, and see, and then, listen. Man, back in the day was so sweet, bruh. I wish I could go back. 1.21 gigawatts, bruh. Just for a day. I'd take a day. I'd take 5 hours, goddammit. 12 hours, half of a day. Boy, when motherfuckers was beating No Limit, Cash Money, you had your Cash Money fans, goddamn, but I was all No Limit. I ain't gonna front. Motherfucker Adrenaline Rush. Of course, some Pac here and there, some Biggie, but they really wasn't. Nigga, when Adrenaline Rush came out, it was over for everybody. Twister, Chicago. Dating family and shit like that. Michigan. Hey. Your MC8s, all the movie soundtracks. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, quit playing with me. 607, quit playing with me. You know what I'm talking about? 314, 618. You hear me? Quit playing with me, 773. Quit playing with me. Quit fucking playing with me, man. Alright? That's what you need to do. But I'm about to fix me some breakfast. Turkey bacon, turkey sausage, goddamn eggs, man. Gratitude. Some people can't afford. Be happy. I've been learning to say gratitude for everything, even if it's I got trash bags. Gratitude, I still got a trash bag. I just took one out. That's what somebody told me. Straight up. Start practicing on gratitude. Some people can't afford even the cheapest eggs. The cheapest eggs I bought today that I've never paid this amount for was like $3.59. I say $4. I said, give me the cheapest. I got the large eggs. They want extra large. They want like 4 something. I said, give me the cheapest. I'm looking for the cheapest. Huh? $4 fucking dollars. Orange juice, $5 fucking. Minute May. I had to go to Minute May. Now, I normally do. Listen. I normally do. Simply too high now. I said, huh? I gotta have orange juice with my breakfast. Don't nothing go better. Minute Maid. I ain't mad at Minute Maid. McDonald's give you Minute Maid. Minute Maid good. I just like when you buying it yourself. But that's what I'm telling you. That shit's high. Gratitude for that. Gratitude today is the 1st of the month and I can pay my rent. My rent's high. Huh? Gratitude, man. Even though I might not have enough later, I'm going to have enough. It's going to be greater. It's all good. You know, you got to work with what you got. But long as the priorities is coming in, you got what you're supposed to have. Gratitude, man. For gas in the car. Gratitude. It will get greater. If you at the bottom, guess what? Ain't nowhere but up. And I'm with you. I'm at the bottom. Ain't nowhere but up. Because I be damned if I go any lower. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going lower, bro. I refuse to do that now. I learned that lesson. Either stay where you at or move or try to move on up. But don't you go up below that. Then we know you done fucked up. Now we got to intervene. Huh? What's going on? This ain't like you. I say, what not? That's what I know. Yeah. But anyway, through every dark night, there's a bright day. Huh? So stick your chest out, keep your head up, and handle it.